Watching the sun go down.
Listen to this crowd from the first pitch. And Grichuk lines it into right field for a base hit, and we're underway. So Peterson's first fastball. Grichuk, who's now 4 for 8. Iglesias 2 for 7 in this series. And he takes a fastball in the corner for a strike. Iglesias.
Well, maybe they'll learn to guard the line late in the game when you got the tying run.
You didn't trust yourself with the dinosaur reference, did you?
No, I did not.
Iglesias goes after the down and in slider, and he's a strikeout victim for the fence in the game last night. And Peterson's fastball is upstairs for Boss. Still has never pitched to Coors Field as a professional. 2-0 now to Rogers. Rogers, a double play grinder last night, 22 this year, the most in the National League, and he takes a fastball strike, 2-1. Peterson, had a rough one his last time out in Philly. And there's a borderline strike that he gets a call on. It does to Peterson's status coming out of this game. 3-2, runner does not go, and it's hit to center field. Nimmo hurrying in, and he makes the catch to retire Rogers, 2 out. And Peterson dents the outside corner. Lots of what we call reverse splits. And the back foot slider fouled off, and it's been ready for moment 1. 0-2 to Crone, and he lines one over the head of McNeil into right center, a base hit. Grichuk will go first to third, and so C.J. Crone picking up where he left off last against Michael Givens that gave the Rockies the lead. And he homered against Peterson in his only at bat. Crone no threat to be going anywhere. And that one sails up and away. Matched him with his fastball. Diaz was on it. And Diaz with a half swing, and it's a strike, 2-1. Ryan McMahon would be next. And Diaz takes the back foot slider, and it's 3-1. Ending his last start. In danger here behind 3-1, and Diaz swings at a high fastball, and it's 3-2. Run. Grichuk at third. 3-2 to Diaz, and he slashes one foul. To this opening inning. And Diaz fouls it back. Another fastball. He dialed this. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming from Peterson. And Diaz fouls off the changeup. Crone will be running again. And Diaz drills that one foul. And there's the slide.
Chopper 1.
10th pitch of the at-bat, and Diaz fouls off that one. Well, Peterson, this will be pitch number 11. And Diaz hits this one foul.
Diaz is battling you.
And he pops one up on the right side. And McNeil puts it away to retire the side. Peterson finally. David Peterson. McMahon has swung the bat well in this series. He's having a terrific month of August, hitting .329 this month.
I hate to rain on his parade, but he made a costly error last night at third base on the backhand. Could have been positioned there. I got to believe that if the coaches and the staff wanted him there. Late.
Good slider by Peterson. A tone. He had a double against Diaz, and he might have himself another one. This one's toward the gap, and run down by Marte.
Guys, as he feels like he made a mistake.
Yes. Yeah. He got away with it. Hilarious playing left field in Pittsburgh. Then he became a center fielder. And now.
Balls, but it takes him a while to recover after they get and make those great plays.
Last year. And he's off to a nice start. Goes after the changeup and misses, and it's St. Louis. 2-2 coming. And that's outside. Full count.
Traveled high.
I just
swing and a miss, and Peterson with the changeup strikes out Montgomery. You can go any way you want. Garrett Hampson hits one on the ground. You've got a commercial break to think about.
6,000.
On at Crane Pool, they were both here today, along with Jerry Kuzman in that shot.
Archamsky was here
last night. I understand you made Mr. Bernard's acquaintance today.
I did.
Grew up in San Diego. Played his college ball and upstate New York, trying to take full advantage, and he's hitting over 300. Late swing foul. Been a lot of pitches thrown early in this game. Kyle Freeland thrown 55 pitches in the first two.
Yeah, he gets his 7th inning, 6-0. Looks like they're going to win that one.
And Bernard held the swing, one and single his first time up. The Phillies were 32.
Wow.
And Peterson knocks it down, finds it at his feet, and throws out Bernard one away.
He got hot after that. And they have more depth in their pitching. But they picked up Robertson.
Although now
a nice 1-2-3 punch.
Randall Grichuk had a base hit the other way. Been installed in that spot. Now they're trying out Grichuk. And he goes after a high fastball, 2-1 against left-handed pitching. And he flies this one to shallow right. And Marte one hand.
Yes, they are. But you got to look at the two divisions in the East, even though the upper echelon Central. And you know, you got Cincinnati and Pittsburgh and the
Brewers back on their heels.
Yes.
And really give the Cardinals the leg up. Cardinals have a 6-game lead going in.
Went to San Diego, and he's had his difficulties.
That's lined to short, but right at Lindor, and Iglesias is retired to end the inning. Anymore, he's not quite as dangerous as he used to be.
I just remember him always having good games against them.
After giving up 2 hits in the first inning. And Rogers takes a slider at the knees for a strike, 0-2. Alcantara faced the Dodgers again. And he threw a complete game 6-hitter, struck out 10. So then you need to check out Alcantara because he now has 4 complete games this year, which is more than.
Runs that sinker and slider up there.
Although he struck out 10 tonight. Now a strikeout for Peterson as he gets Rogers. That's the third.
To me, you saw the overhead. You saw the catcher move the glove in, Nito. To me, if I'm an umpire and see him do that, I'm going to call the ball.
Buck Showalter says all the time, the best ball, it doesn't matter if you frame the ball well. They're not going to buy it. But it still is a craft. We're going to have automatic umpires, and that'll cease to be a thing. Emphasis placed on framing over the last 10-15 years. Swing and a miss, and Crone is down on strikes. That's 4 now for Peterson in the dirt, but if you take the framing part out of it, it definitely puts more of an emphasis on offense.
As long as we don't go to the pitch back.
That might work in the Mets' favor short term, right? Popped up on the right side. If Francisco Alvarez is everything that they say he is. Ryan McMahon leads off in the 5th inning. It's a heliport right at the World's Fair, right?
That's right. So, and we saw the helicopter before my Members Day. Or maybe he's coming out of the plane.
I think he'd be coming out of an NYPD helicopter. Down his first time up. David Peterson after. And a good slider has McMahon chasing too. Jordan Montgomery's magic expiring against Atlanta. That's lined the other way, a base hit from McMahon. So he continues to hit the ball hard as he has this entire series.
Nice hitting right there.
Oh, struck out his first time up. And he takes a changeup up
to the left of the first inning. I love it. I forgot all about that.
That's lined to center. On comes Nimmo, and he'll get there to make the catch. And that's the first out. So,
but that was
how about the one he hit in Montreal off the ring?
Yeah.
Well, he hit one off the popcorn stand in the 3rd.
Over the picnic area and into the parking lot. Hampson tries to drop down a bunt and fouls it off.
Really?
Had to be 5, so I just forget the order.
I think he went to the Dodgers.
Snap throw by Nito. In 70, Dodgers in 71, and then the White Sox in 72 when he won the MVP. Fly ball out to center, playable for Nimmo. And Hampson is retired, 2 out. Joe Horner and Tim McCarver. And Flood, of course, refused to report. That was part of.
I ran into Dick Allen and Steve Carlton at the hotel bar
before he passed away.
Yes.
0-2 coming. And that's just off the plate to Bernard. 1-2. At first with 2 down. 1-2 coming to Bernard, and he fouls back the fastballs. And he gets Bernard with the off-speed pitch. And why app presented by CarShield. Scan the code and download now. Third time through the order now for David Peterson. On the first pitch, Peterson threw. And David falls behind him 2-0. 2 runs, 2 hits in the first inning, and since then he's retired 13 of 14.
That cross.
Grichuk wearing those pants as high as you can wear them. It's sharply, and Lindor's got it on one backhand hop. 1 out. His first child.
Bad strength.
We'll say Iglesias takes a fastball outside. Had a slog of a time against the Phillies last Saturday night, having a much better Saturday night tonight. Hey, whoa. Just a bit outside. Taking all the way, a call strike. You know, we talk all the time, ball in, the air is thin, you can hit home runs. But what we don't talk as much about is Rockies' overall numbers this year against non-fastballs. They are by far the best hitting team in baseball against non-576, 24th.
Wow.
Hit toward the hole and a base hit for Iglesias, so he got a non-fastball, a 3-2 slider, and he's got the 4th Colorado hit. But, you know, just 12th in the league in home runs, which is amazing. But how about this? The Rockies 5.5 at home and under 3.5 on the road, and all 4 of those teams have been the Rockies. Over 2 runs per game difference. 1-2-0 slider in for a strike. Rockies. And Rogers takes one that fouls back the fastball. 3-2 there. Not going, and Rogers fouls it off. Fastball running. 3-2 coming. Struck him out. Back foot slider by the tying run. 24 home runs on the year. And he goes after a first pitch slider. The first time All-Star. And Cron gets one off the fist, a foul ball, and it's 0-2. Struck him out. David